Hello. Okay, good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube session, Trade Live with Precise Trader. Do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. So with that, we move on to our live trades and live analysis. Okay, the key data that is going to be out in another 30 minutes is core CPI month on month. Okay, previous was 0 0.2 and market is expecting slightly higher, which is 0.3. And CPI month on month, previous was 0.2 and forecast is 0.2, and CPI year on year is previous was 2.3 and forecast is 2.5. So slightly the CPI is expected to be better, higher than your previous month. So basically, if the data comes out to be bad, okay, we are expecting the dollar weakness, and we should see the gold pushing higher and dollar weakness. And on the other hand, if the market comes in uh, worse than expected, okay, worse than expected, sorry, worse than expected, then the dollar weakness and gold will be going up. If came out to be as expected or stronger than expected, then gold should weaken and dollar strength should be seen. Okay, so that's how we would be looking to play the game. Okay, then as far as these currencies are concerned right now, okay, euro is slightly up. It's only about 10 pips higher than your previous open. Then pound is slightly weaker, dollar yen is slightly higher, about 30 pips. Then the rest all are pretty flat. As far as the gold is concerned, we are seeing about $13. Okay, $13 higher. Okay, higher than previous close. So let's look into the chart and let's get ourselves prepared. And what we would be doing is we will be trying to trade on the gold. We will be trying to focus on the euro, pound, and dollar yen. So what we will be doing is we will be keying in levels at specific levels. If you get it, then of course we will make money. Otherwise, we have to see after the data, then we will see how we can manage it. Okay, let's move on first with gold. Sorry, euro. Euro. Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, let me change the screen. Okay. So euro right now, if you look into this, okay, what we will do is we will try to key in an order, expecting the data to be weak, weak. So we will try to sell. Okay, we'll try to sell euro at 114.90. Okay, short euro at 114.90, and stop we'll try to put in above 115.20. Okay, 115.20. So this is going to be the first trade. Okay, even 75, I think between 75 and 95 we can have two entries. Okay, just in case we get one, we'll just close and this. Okay, so I'm giving you cautious sell euro USD. We'll go on 0.2 and 0.5 at 11475, 11505. Okay, and stop at that 11475. We'll put 11515 and 11535. Okay, TP we'll give you later. Okay, we'll give you later. Okay, so this is one trade. The next trade we are looking at is pound. Okay, pound. Pound is, we are right now is 34.90. So we'll try to sell at 35.40. Hold on, let me check. Okay, 30. Our stop loss should be 35.75, 75 or 80. Okay, 35.75 or 80 and 35.95. Okay, so what we can do is we will try to go for a sell at 135.35, and another one at 135.65. Okay, we'll go on two tiers entry. Okay, cautious sell pound USD 0.2, 0.5 at 135.35, 135.65. Okay, stop at 135. Remember, we got to put a stop above 85, 85 and 95. The TP I'll give later. So this is for pound. Okay, dollar yen market is moving up. Okay, the target is supposed to be 30, 46, 30. Forty-six, 46. Okay, we can put it as somewhere here. Let me see. Okay, 4605 and 4630. Okay, 4605, 4630. Then the stop has to be 45 and 55. Okay, so cautious sell USD JPY 0.2, 0.5 at 146.05, 146.30. Okay, stop at 146.45 and 146.55. Okay, so this is your third order. Then finally we come to gold. Okay, gold, what we feel is we may have we we may have seen the correction over, or we may see the price heading towards to 64.70, and we should put our stop above 76.77. So what we can do, we can either, since this is coming down, we will go for a buy. Okay, we'll go for a buy at let me see, the stop. The stop we have to put below 3300. Okay, 3300. Then our entry, we will try to enter either at 15 and 3304. Okay, 3304. So that means gold is going to be a bit tricky. Cautious buy XAU 0.2, 0.5 at 3316 and 3303. The stop at the 3316, we will put a stop, very tight stop. Okay, this is near this low, so we will put a stop at maybe 15. Okay, 15. If let's say we buy here, then we will try to exit, stop at 9.5. Okay, 9.5. Then the 3303, we will exit at 33. Just okay. This is cautious buy gold 0.2, 0.5 at 3316, 3303. Okay, stop at 3309.5 and 3298. So key in all this order before the data. Then once the data is out, then we will tell you how we can manage this trade. Okay, so let me see. Just key in all these orders so we can see the buy 3316, 3309, $7. So $7, 73. Okay, euro selling at 11475. 1.1475. Stop at 11515. Then pound selling at 0.3535. 0.3535. Stop at 3585. Dollar yen selling 4605. 4605. Stop 4645. Okay. So we have placed all these 4 orders. Okay. So buy 1.1475. 1.1475. Stop at 1.1515. Then we have pound selling at 1.3535. One stop at 3585. 585. Dollar yen selling at 14605. 14645. Stop. Okay. So I've keyed in all the 4 orders. If you want to key in, you can key in the first 4 orders, which is then that the other one is a buffer order. Then maybe once the data is out, then we can key in, because we don't have to waste time on more on this. So here we are trying to sell euro at 11475. We are trying to sell pound at 11535. Sorry, 13535, and the one stop is 13585, and the euro stop at 11515. Then dollar yen, we are trying to sell 14605, stop at 45. Then finally gold, we are going for a buy at 3316. Okay, or we can go for a sell also. Okay, but since this is already showing that the price may have seen the low at 30. Okay, 30. So we may want to put another small buy 0.1 or 0.2 at 30 half, and put a stop at 26. So this is a cautious buy gold, only 0.1. I don't want to take much risk. So buy 0.1 at 33.30, stop at 33 to 5.5. So this is only because the price looks like this is already started moving. So we try to just go a very small lot size, small lot size. If we get it, we will take it. Otherwise, we have nothing to lose. Okay. So 25.5. So we have 5 orders in place. Okay, actually I have 5 orders in place. Then we will wait to see what is the outcome of the data. Then finally we can decide which way to hold the trade. So here 25. So I've keyed in 5 orders. Okay, 5 orders, but actually I've given you 9 orders all in all. That means one is the first entry, another one is the second entry, tier entry. So what we can do is, we can just key in the first trade, then the second entry we may decide to go after the data is out. Okay, we still have about 8 more minutes, and we are expecting the data. Okay, in fact, the data to be because we have 3 datas. One is CPI month on month. Okay, and core CPI month on month, and CPI year on year. Okay, so if we get all 3 bad, okay, meaning to say that the inflation has come down, then there is a very likely chance that US is going to cut rate in the next meeting. Okay, they're going to cut rate in the next meeting. But if the data is still persistent and still holding around this level, then looks like there might be a delay. So we got to be very careful, and this is one of the main data for inflation. And I think tomorrow we have PPI. Okay, PPI and unemployment claims. So tomorrow will be another data to look for. So the last month, I am not sure how was this last month. If you look into this, May was 0.2. Yeah, April was down 0.1. Okay, April was down. March was around 0.2, but February was very high. Okay, 0.4. So it all depends. So most likely, if the data comes out to be a bit weak, then we can expect this interest rate to be down soon. So at least we can see some support to the economy, right? So now, for those of you who have just joined in, okay, we are going to trade live on this. So we have given some orders. Okay, we have given some orders, and I'm sure you can see the orders. So you can go on the lot size depending on your risk appetite and your money management and how you intend to trade. So if you see, okay, this data, so after the announcement, okay, after the announcement, we would decide on which direction to go and how we can trade and how we can use this time to make money and trade efficiently. Overall, we are not I think we are not in one particular direction as of now, because we can, it can be in either direction, because the reason being is because ever since this tariff was placed in, I think, US has still got some inflation, because of the price hike and all these things. So possibility we might get a a strong data. Okay, so how we are going to play? Wait for the data, then 9:30 is where the main market comes into play. So give some time for the market to digest, then the direction and all. Then finally we decide to go take a trade and try to use the opportunity to make money. So good luck to you guys. Okay, now we still have 4 more minutes. In fact, 3 more minutes for the data to come. So as of now, we are we don't want to keep ourselves to stick to one one direction. So let's see how this thing works. Then we will try to uh, be in the trade. So gold, remember, if the key level is 3349, okay, if it breaks, then we should see the price heading towards 57, 57, 62, and even 70. So let's see. I mean, that will happen provided if we get the data week. week. Okay, we have 2 more minutes. Let's wait for the data. Then after that, we will go for the trade. Okay, 1 minute 45 seconds. The TP, see, I've not given any TP. Okay, what I will do is, I mean, I've also keyed in the order and I have not given any TP because let's wait. And what we will do is, once our order is filled, we might just want to hit the market and close. So let's see whether the order is going to get filled, because the levels are very far away, you know. So I'm like that gold is already like 17. No, it's not 17. It's almost like 20 over dollars away. So I don't think the order will get filled. You know, most likely it won't get filled. Wait for the data. Wait for the data. Then we will decide on the TP and how we are going to manage the trade. Let's get the data, digest the news. Then we don't have to get panic, and we don't have to get ourselves tense, you know, to go for the trade. And see, I think we have plenty of opportunities. Okay, we have 25 seconds more. I repeat, strong data, dollar strength, gold weakness. Weak data, dollar weakness, gold strength. Okay, so let's see what the data is. Sometimes we might get mixed data, or as expected, then you know we won't know how the market is going to respond. Okay, okay, data is going to be coming out. Okay, gold spiked up, so looks like I think it's a weak data. Okay, uh, yeah, so it's a weak data. US year on year is 2.4. CPI month on month is 0.1, and core CPI month on month is also 0.1. So we are seeing the gold spike up. Okay, and the euro, I think, is spiked up to 65. So let's get to see that. See, any order got filled. Okay, we got a pound got filled at 35. Okay, pound got filled at 35. Euro, we have a sell order at 75. So right now is 67. Okay, so let it get filled. Okay, the the second order, you don't have to key in now. You just have to wait to see, and let's see how this market is can be digested. Okay, I have yeah, only pound is filled, and gold is trading around 49. Okay, so data is weak, and as I said, if the data is weak, then we should see, okay, we should see gold strength and the dollar weakness. Okay, right now this is happening as expected. So let's go on to the trade. Okay, so now the gold is testing 49. So the thing is, we got to know whether this is a genuine break, or this can be a failed break. So our target for gold, we should be looking to see somewhere near 64, 58. I'll give you three levels: 58, 64, 70. So these are the three levels of target. Okay, so now we are seeing the data is weak, and let's see how this market is clearing this level. Okay, what we can do, okay, now is we can go for a small portion of to long at 48. Okay, right now it's already starting to break higher. Okay, and our euro is also getting filled. Euro is getting filled. Okay, euro is filled. the second entry, the second entry for all those currencies we put on hold. Like for instance, the euro, we have a selling order at 11505. The one you don't key in first. Then the same thing for the pound, selling at 3565. Don't key in first. Then the gold, we'll try to concentrate on the gold now. Okay, the gold, okay, we should have bought. Okay, we should have bought at 48. Then we have to put a stop at 40. So now let's wait to see. So early on I told you, we are looking at a target of 58, 64 and 70. So just have that in mind. Then we will try to go for a cautious buy and sell and hold. Okay, so here okay, 76. Okay, it's already going to 58. I think we should have made the $10 a quick one. Okay, we wait for it to settle down, because Okay, I repeat, the second order don't key in first. The pound, euro, don't key in the second order first. Only the first order will go, the 0.2. So we just go for that first, then wait for the market to stabilize. Okay, pound is moving, gold is moving to 60. Now, okay, let me, while we are waiting for the market to move, let's, okay, while we are waiting for this move up, let's do a projection for gold target. We'll project from 3315 3315. I'm going to give you the target for those people who managed to go long. Okay, you got at 3352. Okay, 52 is a good price. So I'm going to give you the target. Okay, we'll look at 3315. Okay, 33 1 3315 and 3348 and 3326. Okay, you see here, if we are projecting 3315 from the low of 3315, we should see the price hitting either 3370, 70, 75 and 80 or 80 85. That's the max we can get. So what you should be doing is, okay, if you are long, okay, if you are long gold, okay, you can just give another 20 more minutes. Okay, so either you can try to exit at a conservative exit would be 64, 70, 75. So these are the three exit points we are looking at. Okay, as far as the re-entry is concerned, okay, I believe someone is asking for the re-entry. So what is going to happen is, you see, this time we are looking at this strength is only going to last for another 20 more minutes. So that means what I'm trying to say is, whatever you're long, you try to take your profit within this 20 minutes, because after another 20 minutes a new time belt will coming into play. So most likely we may see the price coming down fast. So we got to be careful on this. So that means what I'm trying to say, try to exit at 60, 64, 70 or another 20 minutes. Whatever the price you see, we should, because this strength is, first of all, this 15-minute strength will last for only another 5 more minutes. So then after that, another 15 minutes, then the new time belt will coming into play. So I actually I prefer to go for sell and hold, okay, because this is the final phase of the up move we are talking right now. So if you look into this, like remember early on, I saw the projection is somewhere at 92. So we should see the price turning down before this level, okay, before this level, which is 92 or 75 or 82, okay, any one of these levels. All these are turning zones, turning down zones. So we are in the final phase of this up move. Then after that, that is going to be a big drop. The drop can be break this low. That means the next drop can be breaking this low. Okay. So let's see how we can trade. And right now we are holding sell on the euro pound sell, and we just have to be uh, we don't have to get panic. We just have to just play the game, calmly. So at least we don't. I mean, see, because this is going to be our bread and butter. That means we can't afford to stress every time, taking trades, forcing ourselves, go into the trade. Okay, now the next thing is the dollar yen. Okay, early on I gave a sell. So now we will try to go for a buy. Okay, this is also this another 18 minutes. This is going to get finished. So can we go for a buy 0 0.2 lots at 44.50? Okay, go for a buy. And the stop we got to put 43.95. Okay, 43.95. And we can go one more buying at because you see that this is turning at 78.6%, so I think we can go for a buy. Okay, just go 0.2 lots. Okay, I want to go for a buy dollar yen. Yeah. Okay, so in fact I bought dollar yen at market, okay, 44.60 0.2. So if what I'm going to do is, if drop some more, I'll be buying another half somewhere here, and my stop would be below this. So I'm expecting this market to turn up soon. Okay, so now we are today we are trading on currencies. Most the euro I think is now down 5 pips now. So now we'll try to go back on gold. Okay, the gold wise right now is 54. The high, we have not seen the high yet, but the high should be seen soon. Okay, so that is the only clue I can give you now. And my comfortable selling level, I would say I'm looking to sell somewhere near 75 and 83. See, so the beauty of this, when we do this, when we do our analysis on both sides, so we don't have to uh, get worried, or at least we get ourselves prepared for the next move. See, what I'm trying to say is, like as I told you, my comfortable selling level is 75 and 82, or even 92, any one of these three levels. So if I go for a sell, then I should know my risk is until then, so that prevents me from going for a sell now at the market. Okay, then the next question you can ask, since we have a target at 75 and 82, okay, or even 92, why can't we go for a buy? So for that, to give you an answer, buying level also we need to go with a comfort level. Okay, so if you ask me where is my comfort buying level, so probably I may want to buy if I see 40 44. Okay, because before I go for a buy, let me tell you one thing. Before I go for a buy, always, first of all, before you go for a trade, for a buy or sell, always ask where is your stop and where is your target. So if I'm going to go, let's assume, I go for a quick buy, quick buy. So my stop loss, my immediate stop loss should be, this is 60. Okay, let's say I do a 30-minute. So the minimum stop loss I can afford to put is 39. So when I decide on my stop loss for 39, then if I go for a buy now at 52, so you know that the risk is $13. So that would put you off to take trades unnecessarily and getting yourself caught unnecessarily. So now, if you ask me, okay, how, if let's say I want to go for a buy, where would be my entry? So since my stop loss is at 39, so I may want to go for a buy at maybe 44. Okay, 44. So if I get 44, I may want to go for a buy either at 44 or 45, then put a stop at 39. And this round, my TP, if I buy at 44, my TP has to be before this high, because if this high is going to be the high, then I can expect the market to turn down before that. So this is a conservative game we are playing. So for what I can give you for re-entry is cautious buy XAU only 0.2, 0.2 at 3345, stop at 3339, and TP I would want to exit before 57. TP at 3357. So what we are going to do now, you see, like for instance, always remember the currencies, you cannot profit from the currencies within 15 minutes, 30 minutes, unless there is some big movement, some data announcement like just now we see and all. But usually the currencies, the profit, you need to give a lot of time, okay, a lot of time, and you need to do. So what you have to do is, we concentrate on gold, we concentrate on maybe I told you earlier on, remember I told you by this week I should be finalizing on all the tools we are going to trade, how we are going to trade, and all these things. So from next week onwards, I think most likely we will standardize our approach, so then when you come in, at least you know what to look for and how you can trade and how we can go about. So for tonight we want to trade, okay, we want to trade on this, plus I'm looking for Dow, Dow also, now Dow and Nasdaq. Later I'll be also going in. So tonight might be a bit longer session. So for those of you who want to stay, you can stay, because I'm going to trade. So if you want to trade with me, you can just trade and just share your experience. Okay. So now we we have put in this order. So like as I said, our view is we are looking at limited upside for gold. Okay, this limited upside means we are expecting this market to turn, if you ask me, precisely most likely around 70 or 75. We should see the market turning. And today is an up day. Okay, today is an up day because this is trading above the previous day high and trading above the open, and expect this trend to continue. Okay, this is also trading above the weekly open, so expect this strength to continue. And we have another 8 more minutes. So after this 8 minutes is over, we will be getting a new candle coming into play. Okay, we'll be getting a new candle, and most likely, okay, we should see this order. I don't know whether we'll get filled, but let it see. Okay, let me also key in this order. So this is coming to 40. Okay, the 45 is filled. Okay, you see it quickly is dropped. Now it's already 42. Okay, so let's see. Wait, I need to put a stop. So what is going to happen is, see, if the market goes below 39, okay, let's say it goes below 39, then most likely this might be the high. So we have to see the next couple of minutes to see how the market is responding. Then we try to come to a conclusion and come to trade, because the key level is the 30, 39, 38 is very important, for another 6 minutes. We should not see this low break. Sometimes it might just break, then the market may go up, but that's case, then we are very unlucky, and we may want to re-enter again. Okay, so as of now we are holding 4 trades. Okay, for those of you who come in late, we are holding pound short at 35.35. We are holding euro short at 114.75. We are holding dollar yen long at 50 144.50. Then gold long at 45. Okay, 45. But some of you, if you keyed in late, then probably even like 42 you can go, but make sure you put a stop at 38, because once it breaks this, then more weakness is expected, and probably this is a failure, pattern failure. And if this happens, then the downside move can be pretty big, but we have to wait and see for confirmation. Okay, so let's wait for another few more minutes for this thing to respond. Okay, if we get stopped out, then we'll do a re-entry. That's the reason why we always want to go on a staggered base of entry, uh, and uh, and also low volume. Okay. Okay, this 39. I think it's got stopped out, so it already broke that 39. Okay, so let's wait to see whether this is genuine or just a fail break. Okay, I think we are stopped out. Okay, hold on, huh? Yeah, got stopped out also. So now my pound, euro, dollar, yen is making some money. Not enough to cover my loss on the gold. Okay, so now I got to re reanalyze and see the trade. Okay, so remember early on we put a buy at 30. I don't know whether did I give a 30. Yeah, correct. So that is 0.1. So let it work. Let it work. Let it work and see whether that holds. Okay, that is a very important level. So if that 30 holds, then we can still might see some strength. Otherwise, this is going to be a fail break, and today might be a down day. And and we are having this currency to give us a buffer support. So if we are making money on the currency, I think this loss should complement. So that's the reason why we have two types of entry, and later on we will try to trade on the Dow and the Nasdaq. Then we will see whether we can make back that losses. Okay, the Dow is already been up at 42.95. So let's wait. Let's work on this. Now let's do our research on the Dow. Okay. Before I go into Dow, I'm not sure how many of you here have been trading Dow Jones or not at all heard about this. Okay, so just let me know. Okay, so the Dow is in a similar picture as the gold. Okay, this has been broke the high. Okay, broke the high and it failed at the resistance. So it has failed on the resistance, which means to say that if you see here, this pattern and the gold pattern looks similar. Okay, similar. So then this is also a failure. So what we can do is we can afford to go for a sell on this. Okay, I want to sell Dow futures. This is at 43,070. But for CFDs, this is at 42,930. So that means the difference is about 50. So 50. So that means 43. I'm looking at 100. So I want to sell Dow cash at 43,030. Okay. So you put in order to sell at 43,030 cash, and the stop, we got to put 070, so that means 130 pips away. So that means 43 180, okay, as a stop. Okay, so we are trying to sell Dow somewhere near 4370, and we believe that the high is seen. Okay, the high is seen. High is seen, and this is a failure. 160, 160. Okay, we'll wait for the main session to come. Then we can be a bit more clear and more precise on this. Then for Nasdaq, okay, Nasdaq is also showing a similar situation. Okay, so let me show you the Nasdaq chart. See, Nasdaq is also showing a failure. Okay, maybe as of now it looks like a failure, but we got to wait for confirmation. So the same thing, we can look to sell near 22050 and stop at 22115. Okay, 22115, and this is also, I think this is confirmed, 220. So if that's the case, let me see what is the 030. So the Nasdaq right now, we are seeing 220 21995. This is a cash. So we'll try to sell at 22025. 22025, then put a stop at 22115. Again, for those of you who are doing this first time, try to go on low volume. Okay, try to go on low volume. That's one. Second is until you are familiarized with the product, so don't overdo it, or don't increase the volume or lot size. Okay, because it can be quite dangerous, and especially if you don't put stop. See, the reason why we are doing this is like as I told you, most likely from next week onwards, maybe in a week's time, or this, we would be going full time on trading, meaning to say that we are going to trade morning, afternoon, and night. So 3 sessions. So when we sit, we must make sure that we trade, we make money, and we don't lose, we don't miss opportunity. So for those people who have been only trading on gold, okay, now we are just trying to give you another opening, whereby we can also look this as a standby. Okay, so you see, this is we missed by $1, $1.90. Okay, but I think still we have a chance for this order to get filled because this is still in a congestion. So we may see one more drop before the price is turning up. Okay, right as of now, we are seeing the euro turning down. I think I've already making the money which I've lost on the gold. Okay, so now euro, we are seeing some weakness. Okay, but still we're not sure whether this is the high. If this is the high, then we should see the price heading lower. Okay, let's wait and see and give some time. Okay, because currency, I think we have to give some time for us to get the results. So right now we are already into three trades. We are already into three trades. One trade gold we got stopped out. We are looking for a re-entry. Then we are trying to enter on the Dow and the Nasdaq. So let's wait, give some time to see whether this order would get filled. See the gold, it looks like also is a fail break, you know. So so let's see where we can get in again. 54, 57. Okay, actually I'm looking to sell gold at 54. You know, 54 below this level and stop above this level because there's a 50-50 chance, 50-50 chance that this is a failure, then this might be the high and this low might break. There's a 50-50 chance. So we will just give some more time, wait for the main session to come, which is uh, another 20 minutes. Okay, so we are looking to go for a sell. Okay, sell below 54. Okay, below 54. But I don't want to give any staggered entries here now, because uh, I feel that there's a 50-50 chance that this is the high. Uh, if we confirm that if this is a high, then definitely we can go for a sell on staggered basis. So another level we can look to sell is somewhere at 48. So 48, 54, these are two selling levels I'm looking at. But so we have to wait for another 3 more minutes to see, because the after the news is out, it went strength, then it failed. So now we have to see whether it's got strength to retest the previous high. Okay, I repeat, we are looking to sell near 48 and 54, two levels. So, but I've not keyed in any orders yet. I'm just monitoring. Okay, the Nasdaq, this is coming up to 2205. So I put in order to sell at 22 25. We still have another 15 more minutes for the main market to come in. Okay, we are seeing this gold chart, the 60-minute. You see, always while we are waiting for the market to have some movement, we can discuss, and I just want to share with you what are the checks you need to do, especially when you trade. What are the checks you need to do to see whether you are in the right direction or in the wrong direction. Okay, so I'm just going to show you an example. Okay, let's say we are looking at pound. Okay, we'll wait for this market to move, then we'll go for the trade. So while we are waiting, so now we are holding sell on the pound. So now you you are holding a sell, and you need to know whether are you in the right side of the market, whether to hold this trade, whether to close this trade, uh, wait for a better selling opportunity, or whether to take profit. So all these answers, whether to hold, whether to take profit, whether to wait for better levels. So we need to do our own checks. Okay, usually we do checks, we need to have about 6 checks that is more important to see and to give you the confidence whether to hold the trade. So the first check is just go on the opening. Okay, opening price. We call it a opening price theory or opening price principle. We just have to see whether the price is trading below the open or above the open. And when we look into that, we have a different set of time. That means we can use weekly, we can use daily, we can use hourly, we can use even 15-minute as low, so we can do all this. But to give us the confidence to see whether we are in the right track and whether the trade is it advisable to hold. So when I look into the weekly, this is trading near the open. Okay, so that means it's not bad. It's trading near the open, so it's not bad. So we are holding a sell. So when I go on the daily, okay, now you see here daily, this is trading above the open. So this is not a good sign. Okay, this is not a good sign because the daily open is the market is trading above the open. So we are holding a sell. So this is not a good sign. But on the weekly, it says that it's flat, so we can afford to hold that trade. Then we go into hourly. Hourly, we look for 360 and 2 hours. Okay, usually we use currency is 360 and 2 hours. So when we look into this 360 and 2 hours, both are still showing that this market is not in our favor for a sell. So this is against the opening price theory. We are holding a sell. So the next thing you need to know is to see, okay, if let's say the market is trading and the market is against our view. So now how can we complement or how can we justify is to see what is the time needed for that time to close. So for daily, definitely, you have to wait until another 4 o'clock, 4 plus 2, about 6 hours. Another 6 hours for this thing to close. So that means you are holding a trade sell, and this is your against 6 hours. That means in the event, if let's say the market shows strength, you would be losing a lot because 6 hours is very much time and lot of time you are giving for the trade that is going against you. And always remember, when the trade is against you, the least time you give, the best it is. And when the trade is in our favor, the more time we give, the best we make. So now, if I look on the 360, so the 360, this is another 1 hour 40 minutes left. So that means not bad, that means I only have another 1 hour 40 minutes for this time belt finish. Then after that, a new time will come into play. and the new time would might be uh, uh, might be within this range, or if it breaks this high, then it can go higher. Okay, so this is uh, this is the thing you need to take note. So now I have 1 hour. So now I have an answer. So that means I'm going to give this market another 1 hour, 40 minutes, maybe another 2 hours the next time. But and within this time, if the market doesn't to turn as I expect, then I may decide to close this trade. Okay, so this is the first check. The next check you need to do is to see whether the high and lows are higher or lower than your entry point. Okay, so that means if let's say I'm holding a sell, I need to check whether the sell, the current high is lower than your previous high. So when I check this on the weekly, your current week high is lower than your previous week high. So which means to say that, okay, this is not bad. So we may want to hold this sell. Then when I look on the daily, so if I look at the daily, your current day high is lower than your previous day high, which is 135.65. So this one also supports our view. That means, I think this is safe to hold a sell. Then when I look into the 6 hours, okay, this is within the range. I mean, of course, if it breaks this high and goes above this, then chances are, I'm sitting in the wrong side. But as of now, I think I'm still safe, and it's good to hold a sell. Okay, then we look into 2 hours is also similar. Then we look into our 15 minute. Okay, so the 15 minute, usually we can use this high, or we compare to see whether the price is making lower highs, lower lows. So if you look into this, high, low, lower high, lower low, and this high has not breached this high. So as long as it doesn't go above this high, we can still hold a sell, expect this low to break, and we can see the price coming off. So this is the another simple check we can do. Okay, so for two signals, one is giving mixed, the other one is giving, okay, this is safe to hold. Okay, then the third check you need to do is to see whether the moving average crossover, okay, whether the moving average crossover, this is below or above the price. So if you look on the daily, definitely this is up, because this has been an uptrend for a few weeks to few months. So now if you look on the daily, this is showing uptrend. But if you look on the 360, this is showing that this market is trying to turn, and this is going to give us the price to is going to turn. So that is the next thing we can see. If you look on the 2 hours, okay, 2 hours, we have seen a crossover here. Okay, we have seen a crossover here. Price high, lower high, lower high, lower low. Moving average crossover, that indicates that this price is going to go lower below this low, and expect this price to go down. Okay, let me before we go to let's see the gold one more round, just to see whether we can get into the trade. Okay, the gold looks like just now I wanted to sell at 48. It didn't really move that much. Okay, so what I want to do now, uh, okay, I think this is rejected at the extension of this level. So I want to go for a sell, a small lot, because remember I got stopped out. So I want to go for a small sell at 42. Okay, I'll try to go for a sell at 42. Stop at 49, and TP is extension of this level which is 28 half. Okay, and the 30 half buying I want to cancel. Okay, I want to cancel. So let's go for this trade while we are waiting. So the 30 I want to cancel. I want to cancel. So I'm going to go for a sell at 42 and go for a minimum lot size. Okay, minimum, I repeat, minimum lot size. Okay, I think if you can get better, you go for a alama. So I want to sell at 42. Things went up. Okay, I don't know how many of you managed to get it. I think I missed it. So sell at 42, 42. 3342. I don't know how many of you managed to get it. This is the problem, sometimes you got to be very yeah, reaction time has to be very fast. Okay. So I just repeat, I want to sell at 42, stop at 48, 48 half, or 48, then TP either 30 half or 28 half. Okay, go for that trade. Just missed it. Okay, so anyway, I'm sure some of you managed to sell it. You see, you have to be, that's the thing, by the time I key in, I tell you all, it is, you might miss. How many of you managed to get into 42? So if you let me know if you can get it, at least I'm happy for you. Okay, so this is already like $5 move straight away. So now I wanted to sell at 42, it went up. By the time I go and change, then the thing came off. Okay, while we are waiting for the other order, now let's look into Nasdaq. Okay, the main session is already into play. Nasdaq, we are trying to, right now is 22,000, and we are trading cash. We are trading cash. So if you If you feel you want to uh, sell but at 22,000, I think we may want to do it. Okay, you can put a small volume, to sell at market, either the Dow or Nasdaq, because it's in a similar picture. See, the things started dropping straight away about 100 pips. Okay, I think we didn't get couldn't get an entry for this. Okay, so anyway, the the gold just now, I don't know how many of you managed to enter at 42. So right now this is at trading at 35. Okay, and I want to, if I entered, I mean, I couldn't get an entry, but now it's 9:30. So you try to exit at 30 half. Okay, the exit at 30 half. That's about $11 move you will be getting. So now is at 34.80, and this weakness should last for another 12 minutes. So another 12 minutes we should see the price moving, and we should see the price at least 28 half or 26. So I think the 27, 28, there is a major support there. Okay, so we got to exit before that. So now for those of you who managed to enter, try to reduce your stop to 44, 45. So then we put the TP at 30 half, and we just have another $4 more, and I think most likely you will be getting it in another 10 minutes. We should be able to see that target reached. Okay, so this is for uh, gold. Yeah. Okay, now let's move on to our euro. Okay, euro is making money, and the problem with euro right now is this is still in a consolidation. Okay, this is still in a consolidation, and we have yet to confirm the high. Okay, when we confirm the high, this low has to break. So that means, until the price moves towards 114.45, we can't take this as a high. Market may still go up and may hit the 115.20 before the market is turning down. Okay, so we'll just give some more time to see and see the update. So now what I want to do on the euro. Okay, I've shorted at 75. So I just want to reduce my stop to 90. Okay, I want to reduce my stop to 90. Then I want to put another sell at 115.20. Or another way is you can put this and put another sell. That is up to you. The one we can see how before we end the session, then we'll see how is the progress and how we can go about. Okay, so now let's see the gold. Okay, I think it didn't break this low, 34. Okay, let's see. Because the reason why we are not seeing the weakness happening is because this market is still trading above the open. So it has to come below the open, then only you can see the weakness coming into play. Okay. so so now we are holding dollar yen making about 40 pips, pound about 25 pips, and euro about 10 pips. Okay, let's see the gold hitting the target. Did is anyone managed to enter the gold? Otherwise, I don't have to talk about this. Did anyone manage to sell at 42? I missed it, because I wanted to put an order at 42. It went up slightly higher. Before I changed the price, the thing dropped. Sold at 38, much lower. Okay, 38. Just see whether uh, the 32 breaks, and I think we still should be on the safe side. I don't think we need to panic about this, but the problem is, when it is in congestion, the price can move on either direction. So that is the problem here. Okay, so while we are waiting for the price to move, let me give you the targets for all the other currencies and okay, first we look into euro. Okay, euro, what we are looking for is uh, possibility uh, this strength, this might be the high, and I'm not expecting the price to break 114.30 for tonight. If it breaks, then we may see 114.10. Okay, I don't see the price can go lower than that for tonight. So what we can do, since I have been stopped out for the gold and I didn't get a re-entry on the 42, which just now I missed it. So what my plan is, I want to exit at 45. So exit at 45 and lower my stop to 90. Okay, so that's what my plan for euro. That means I make about 30 pips and reduce my stop. Okay, so then for the pound, okay, pound, I want to exit at 34.85. Okay, and pound is a bit weaker than the euro. So we want to exit before this low, which might be a extension of this level, so which is 90. 90. Then my stop, I want to lower it to 50. Okay, 50. So I put a stop early on at 85. So I'm going to put it as 50, and the TP I'm raising it to 34.90 because I'm doing all the adjustment. The reason being is okay, 550, 34.90. Then dollar yen, I was long at 50. Okay, we were long at 50. So want to exit at before extension of this about 145 10. Okay, right now is 145 05. So I want to exit at 10, and my stop I want to raise it to 75. Okay, 144.75 and 145.10. So that I think most likely I should be exiting with the profit. Okay, now it's already 8. Okay, the 10, I think the profit is already taken. Okay, so dollar yen profit, I use it to offset for my gold loss. So I still have another 2 which is in a profit. If I can make that profit, then I think I wouldn't be losing on the gold. Okay, so now the gold. Okay, let's go back to the gold. Okay, like as I told you, the 30 half is within reach. Okay, 30 half. Okay, I exit this one. If you, in fact, 28 half also comes in. Okay, so that was our target, which I think we should have exited, but I think I missed the trade. Okay, I think someone sold at 38. So I think if you close at 28 half, you make about $10. I think that is a good trade. Okay, so the only thing is I was a bit unlucky because I couldn't get the trade entry. If not, that would have been a good entry. Okay, so now we look into Dow Jones and Nasdaq. The Dow and Nasdaq. Okay, what I feel is this is still within the range. Okay, this is still within the range, and I think we should be playing a range play. Okay, the range I'm looking at is between 760 on the low side, and high side is about 43050. So that should be your range, and of course this is futures. But if you are trading CFDs or cash, then you see what is the difference, then you play the game accordingly. Okay, so that is for hold on. So I was really missed that move. Okay, so I think that's about it. Any questions you need to ask or anything, you let me know. I can give. Then I just want to knock off from here. Okay, this was a real waste. I mean, this is a $12 move which I missed it. I think I would have made few hundred or few $1,000. Okay, was missed it. Okay, any anything else? If not, then I think the gold. I think we managed to recover if you really get into the trade, and I don't think today was that bad. Okay, okay. Thank you. See you.